What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Scarlet Karibo, and Happy New Year! A new year, a new ban list, a new deck profile. Today, we are talking about the Omni hero list. And let's jump right into it. So, first things first, we're going to start by using 2 Stratos. This is how very many hero lists start. 2 Elemental Hero Stratos. We're also going to use 2 copies of Elemental Hero Shadow Mist, as well as 1 copy of Liquid Soldier, and 1 copy of Blazeman. So, all of these cards have their place. Stratos is the searcher. He also is very good at popping back row. That's the effect that nobody really thinks about, but when you use it, so helpful, especially late game. That's why we have to run more than 1. Shadow Mist is really important. We run 2 as an opportunity cost, but Shadow Mist is really good because when you special summon it, you get Mass Change. Bam, that's a free Dark Law, and we all know how much we love Dark Law. But you can also send it to the graveyard to get a free search, so it's kind of like a Stratos that's in the deck that you have to send. Liquid Soldier, used for the main combo, you get a +2 draw. Very powerful. It's like the spiritual bubble man. And Blazeman is going to be our safety card. We use Blazeman to search out our poly when everything else fails. When we're getting interrupted up the wazoo, Blazeman is here to save the day. Moving forward, we're going to start with 3 copies of Vision Hero Ferris. We're going to use 2 copies of Vision Hero Increase, as well as 2 copies of Vision Hero Vion. What do these cards do? Why are they so important? Well, Vision Hero Ferris is going to be a starter of the deck. You discard a hero in hand and you get to special summon it. Then, you special summon out Increase. Some people like to run 1 Increase. Those people are wrong. They have an opinion, and it's okay to have a wrong opinion, but they have it anyway. We're going to use 2 Increase. This is because if you don't have 1 Increase in your deck, and you have this one in your hand and you brick with it, then all of your Vision Hero Ferrises are useless. This card is useless, and these cards are pretty hard to summon. So we want to have 2 just to make sure we have the connection to the combo. But the real destination is Vion. This is the one that matters. You can even run 3 Vion if you wanted to. Because when Vion is summoned, you're going to send another hero to the graveyard, and then you can banish a hero in the grave to get a poly. So this one we can special summon out because of Ferris. It gives us a poly. It sends another hero. It's really powerful. Vion's a big functional part of the deck. Moving forward, let's go into some Destiny heroes. We got 1 Destiny Hero Plasma, 1 Destiny Hero Dark Angel, 2 copies of Destiny Hero Malicious, and 1 copy of Destiny Hero Denier. So 9 out of 10 times you're going to be using Vion's effect to send one of these guys, the Malicious or the Denier. When these cards are in your grave, you basically have a lot of recursion available to you. For example, Malicious's effect, you can banish a Malicious that's in your graveyard, and you can special summon out 1 from your deck. Very powerful effect. And then Denier's effect, when he's in your grave, once per duel, you bring him out for free. And then when he's summoned, he gets to put back one of the Maliciouses. So when this gets put back into the grave, you can use this one's effect again. So you're basically getting 3, 4, maybe 7 summons with this card. It's ridiculous. This card's so powerful. And then having all of these cards lets you special summon up into your Destiny Hero Plasma. So Plasma's really good because he's a skill drain on feet. He also gets to relinquish steal one of your opponent's monsters. Very powerful. Sometimes Plasma alone will win you the game. And Dark Angel. Dark Angel's becoming less and less useful in today's meta, but he's still really good. He shuts down all spell cards, which the Rise of Sky Strikers, Fire Kings are going to be taking damage for Dark Angel. Not many decks are going to be running the out to Dark Angel anymore, so very powerful card. That's it for the Destiny heroes. Let's talk about Neos. We got 1 copy of Elemental Hero Neos. The vanilla Neos is used for the main combo. I also like to use 1 copy of Spirit Neos and 1 copy of Honest Neos. All 3 of these cards are very important. All 3 of them give their own kind of perk to the deck. This one gives us access to our new boss monster. This one gets us to sneak into games as well as really disrupt our opponent when they try to swing into our small guys. And this card defends us. If your opponent attacks, you can special summon Spirit of Neos, either attack or defense mode. It can't be destroyed by battle. And what's really good about it, when it's summoned, you get to search out a card that specifically mentions Neos. That's plenty of cards. You could also search out Polymerization. So this card's a very important card to have. That's going to be our Neos engine. Additionally, I like to run 1 Rainbow Dark Dragon to fuse up with the Neos for Rainbow Neos. Lastly, for the monsters, 2 Ash Blossom, one of the best cards in the game. Moving forward, 3 copies of A Hero Lives, 1 D-Force to search out our Plasma, 2 copies of E-Emergency Call, and 1 copy of Reinforcements of the Army. All these cards are consistency cards. They're all just going to be able to thin out our deck, summon out our guys. A Hero Live is the one card starter. If you have a Hero Lives in your opening hand, you're fine. Like, you're going to be able to do everything you need just with that one card. Moving forward, let's get into some fusion spells. 2 copies of Polymerization. You always want to run 2. 3 can be a little cloggy, but you can still run 3 if you wanted. 1 Miracle Fusion. Sometimes, I was even thinking about bumping this up to 2. 1 feels good for right now, though. 3 copies of Fusion Destiny. This is another 1-card starter. It helps you immediately get into those plays with Malicious and Denier. So this card's very, very powerful, as well as bringing out DPE. And 1 Neos Fusion. Lastly, I used 2 Mask Change. So Mask Change gets you into your masked heroes like Darklaw and Acid. Neos Fusion is going to help you get into Rainbow Neos. Fusion Destiny is going to be able to get you into DPE. Polymerization gets you into your Wingman and your Sunrise, which searches out your Miracle Fusion, which gets you into Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. All of these cards have very specific monsters in mind to summon with them. But what's cool about them is you can toss and turn. You can make some other plays with them. It's really, really important to know the versatility of all these fusion cards. Specifically, Polymerization, because with a certain card in the extra deck, Polymerization can be reset to your field. You can use the same one twice in a turn. I like to use 1 Called by the Grave for a spell card. Basically a staple, saves you from the Drolls, it saves you from the Ashes. And lastly, 1 Favorite Contact. This is one of the newest cards, came out in Power of the Elements. It basically lets you special summon a fusion monster from your opponent's turn, which is really cool. And you can also use the materials from your hand, deck, field, grave, banish, anything. Really, really good card. Favorite Contact specifically is going to be able to special summon out Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman. This card is a boss. This card, you summon it out, it's going to be able to pop monsters up to the amount of attributes that are on the field. So depending on the deck you're doing, you can summon this card and pop 2, 3, maybe even 4 cards on the field. Very good interruption, especially since you just have this on the field from your main combo, which we're going to talk about in just a second, so stay tuned. The main combo gets this face down so you can use it on your opponent's turn. Summon these guys out before they get their negations on the field. So it's really, really powerful. So we have our Shining Neos Wingman. I also use Destroy Phoenix Enforcer and Infernal Rage Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Both these cards are necessary. This is one of the best hero cards ever printed. So Elemental Hero Flame Wingman is the one that when you special summon it, you get to search out your favorite contact. It's a very powerful ability because it gets you that mainline combo and brings you into Shining Neos Wingman. But additionally, you can trade this card out for Elemental Hero Sunrise. This is the one that gets you that Miracle Fusion. We were talking about it just a little bit ago. That Miracle Fusion summons you out. Wake up your Elemental Hero. This card's really powerful. If you're doing it on turn 2, you can just fuse all of the cards in your grave, summon this card out. He's going to have a lot of attack points. He's going to be able to swing multiple times. Pow, pow, pow. It's a very, very powerful card to swing per game. And additionally, with that Miracle Fusion, you can also summon out Absolute Zero. So these are going to be the most powerful Elemental Hero fusions that we have. Moving forward, I like to use 1 Darklaw, 1 Acid, and 1 Rainbow Neos. I'll be honest with you, these ones you don't summon too often, but Darklaw is one of the most important cards of the deck. And this side I even run a second just because it's so important. Let's go into some Link monsters. First we got Extra Hero Infernal Devicer. We got Extra Hero Cross Crusader at 2. We have Extra Hero Wonder Driver. All of these cards are used for the mainline combo. This is going to get you a search. This is going to get you a search. This is going to reset your Polymerization so you can use it kind of recursively. And Extra Hero Dread Decimator. This one helps you swing for game. It's your Link 3 boss monster. Lastly, I like to use 1 Baguska, the Terribly Tire Tapper. When you're getting ashed or when you're getting, drolled and you're getting Birued, this card's going to save you a lot because getting 2 level 4s on the field is pretty simple, and then getting this card on the field to stall your opponent is very, very helpful. It's kind of like a mini version of Plasma. Moving forward to the side deck, I don't talk about the side deck too often because it's pretty basic. We got an extra Darklaw just in case. We have Harpies just in case. We got Protection of the Elements. It's the negate. It's kind of here just because. We have 3 copies of Imperm, 3 copies of D-Barrier. This is the best card in the game. We have 3 copies of Evenly Matched. And lastly, we have 3 copies of Dark Ruler No More. All these cards are very powerful staples. They're good for different matchups. And that's why we run them all. So that's the hero deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at how to play the mainline combo for heroes. So first things first, you're going to want to start with one of the starter cards. You got Ecall, you got a Hero Lives. Either of them are going to get you out your Stratos. All of these cards are kind of like the same one card starter. If you have any of them, they get you started anyway. We're going to go ahead and get our Ferris, and Ferris being on the field is really important. He's going to be able to discard a card. Let's say he sends like Denier or something to the graveyard. You special summon him out, and that's going to be able to get you Increase. Increase is going to be able to get you Vion. Vion on summon is going to be able to send Malicious to the grave, and then it's also going to be able to search you out that Polymerization. So all of these cards are like the main power line for heroes. You start with your Ecall or your Hero Lives. Stratos is your connecting piece to get your Ferris. Ferris is the really powerful card, and Vision Hero Vion is going to be the really, really important one. Now, naturally, we've already summoned 4 monsters. This is very Nibiru danger. So that's what we got going on so far. We're going to use a couple Link monsters now. So we have a couple monsters on board. What we want to special summon into is our Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader gets to search out our Liquid Soldier. And then we have a couple more monsters on board. So we're going to Link summon again into that extra hero Infernal Devicer. Now, Devicer is really good because it's going to be able to search out our elemental hero Neos. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use that Polymerization that we had from before, fusing our Liquid Soldier and our Neos, and we're going to summon out the all-powerful elemental hero Flame Wingman. Now, Flame Wingman is the final piece of the combo because it gets us that favorite contact. So this seems like a really complicated line, but I'll be honest with you, it's probably one of the simplest lines in Yu-Gi-Oh! First, you have to search out your Stratos. Then you're going to use your Vision Hero line. Your Vision Hero line is going to get you your Poly. That's all this is really going for, Polymerization. What's interesting is that if you summon Blazeman, you don't need to do all this. So Polymerization is what we're getting for that beginning part. We're going to use some Link monsters to search out some of our materials, and then we're going to summon out Flame Wingman for the final to get up to favorite contact. So that's the mainline combo. That's exactly what we're going to be going for every single game. Additionally, Flame Wingman has a little bit more to the combo than that. So let's go ahead and see what we got after this. Flame Wingman's effect, after we search out that favorite contact, you can trade it out for elemental hero Sunrise. Sunrise is going to be able to get you that Miracle Fusion. And Miracle Fusion, like I said before, special summons Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Now, this is a really powerful card. Not only do we have favorite contact face down, but Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, when it's popped, we get to search out another monster. We get to search out a warrior. We can go with Fusion Destiny. We can use our extra hero Wonder Driver to search out the Polymerization that was in our graveyard, and we can bring back the Polymerization. There's a million roads to it, but we're going to be able to bring out our DPE on this board as well. So, like I said, there's a million roads to DPE. In the mainline combo, you're going to be using Wonder Driver. One of these monsters gets special summon, and you can reset the Polymerization. Then all you got to do is use some of the Destiny heroes that we tucked into the graveyard, fuse them up together, and then we have DPE. So, we have DPE, Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. These are very important cards to have on your end board, because DPE's effect pops himself and Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. What? Why would you do that? You don't have any cards left. You just destroyed your whole field by destroying Wake Up and DPE. But DPE's effect, naturally he always comes back just like a boomerang, and Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, when destroyed, is going to be able to special summon out Shadow Mist. So this card's coming back next round, so don't forget about him. Shadow Mist on summon, you get to get a mass change for free. You get to set that. So during your next turn, this card comes back. You have mass change locked and loaded to bring you up into your Dark Law. And what's interesting is that when you send Shadow Mist this way, when you do it on the next turn, you get an additional search. So you're going to be able to continue your combos after that. You're going to be able to continue moving. And that mainline combo, all of it starts with a Hero Lives, an Ecall, or a Stratos. That's really all you need to become a very, very successful hero player. All you need is one searcher, and then you get another card that searches, and another card that searches, and another card that searches. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Get those 3 pops, like, comment, and subscribe, just like Shining Neos Wingman, pop, 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 when you get summoned. And we're going to see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drink water, be safe, and have a good one.